Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I never know when I wake up what the news is going to be in this game, in this community. It's what makes it really fun and yet sometimes challenging to report to basically anybody who clicks on this video what's going on. And there have been so many things in the past, 7 years, going on 8 years, that I played this game that have been requested by the community. Everything from bases, and if you don't know what those are, you might consider yourself lucky, to different mastery setups being easily toggleable, which they did. It just made it into a unit opportunity for Battlegrounds. To, of course, another thing that's really important, and that is what we look at today, the help all button for Arena. Now, as someone that does the Arena every day, I've accepted that the ask for help icon in the top left of each, which, by the way, I also didn't know that that icon was a shortcut. And so I went years just doing the long version, the long way, until I was in a live stream and people were literally commenting, "Prof, just tap the top left." And I looked at them and thought, wait, what? What's that? And so it just goes to show you, if you are used to doing a routine on something, it doesn't matter how inefficient it is. If you're used to it, you're going to do it until you learn a better way. But 5-0 if I butchered this name, says, "Hey KABAM, I've been playing this game for 8 years now. Insane. However, I still enjoy playing. I know this issue has been discussed in other threads, but I want to attempt to bring it to the forefront as I feel it will help the entire community. Can you guys please add a help all button for Arena? It is the most annoying thing to spam the screen on the little plus signs when you're trying to grind Arena. Anyone else feel this way, please add your comments and maybe KABAM will finally listen. Let's get some traction on this." Now, before we continue, it's worth noting that KABAM has addressed this before. So in a way, they're listening. They've just discussed how difficult it is to code and also how they're stretched thin as it is. I don't know if y'all have kept track of this, but KABAM has had, it feels like, more openings than hirings in their company for quite some time, which surprises me because they've had enough games close with other developers and designers of those games to think, well, maybe they could just seamlessly transition into the next game. But apparently that's not the case. Maybe they left for other opportunities, were burnt out, or KABAM didn't feel like they should be hired, or maybe they don't feel like they can help. I don't know. It's amazing to me. In other businesses and disciplines, if somebody gets laid off and they're within the company, you have them transferred to another part of the company. But who knows? Maybe some of that's still going on. So you can see a simple answer for why there is no help all button for the Arena. It will crash or crashed your game. They did try it. I think it was 3 years ago. Didn't work out. Server got overloaded. And if I remember correctly, that is why they added instead autofill for arenas, so you would avoid all that scrolling. And then we have KABAM Porthos. "We tried to implement a help all feature in the past, but unfortunately it had a negative impact on performance. As a result, we have no plans to introduce it to the game at this time. With that being said, we're always working to make improvements, and if we happen to find a way to add this feature in the future, we'll be sure to let you all know." And then the forum post was closed. So once again, the help all button is on paper a no-brainer to hope for, but also sadly not something that is realistic anytime soon. I do think it's worth noting that the Arena experience, for the most part, has still improved. My biggest problem now is not only the death matches that are evolving away from being able to use 5 stars, and if 7 stars do get some Arena traction, which at first, I remember when I had like 3 6 stars total, so I could do one Arena team, and they're all rank 1s. And all 3 of them were champions, like pre-buffed Juggernaut that I wasn't exactly excited to bring unawakened pre-buff Juggernaut into the Arena as it was. But it's that would be horrible for the Arena if 5 stars, even 565s, were phased out, or you were made to fight 40,000 PI'd champs that are 7 stars eventually. Can you still win the fights? Of course. But the point is not even continuing that streak. It's just it takes more time to complete the fight for the same amount of points and effort. And so if you're getting the same rewards for more effort, that is in a way arena inflation, and it causes different versions of inflation, bad psychological effects, and even burnout. So I think this was a good idea to ask about this. So Fivo, I applaud you for posting this, but I don't think we should have hope anytime soon that the help all button ever comes at this point.